these data types that you have seen until now are not enough to deal with the amount of data that we have when we are programming, when we are developing some system, some solution, right? So these are the basic data types, but we also have the sequence data types. Let me show you, because I guess it's better for you to understand when you see. Okay, so the first example is a list, right? For example, here we have my name, if I am a minor, if I am a programmer, if I have full courses, my age, my score, and my financial goal. Some of this information doesn't make any sense together, but I've put here just for you to see the data types, okay? Let's put another one here, like skills. I have many skills. If you are a subscriber of this channel, you probably are going to see this in the next months and years. And I cannot create a variable called skill 1 Python, skill 2 fast API, skill 3 Git, for example. No, this smells, right? This doesn't look good. Doesn't look right. Doesn't feel right. And it's not right, because we have a data type that stores a sequence of data. The first one is the list. So instead of creating multiple variables to store multiple related data, I can basically open square brackets, that's how you say it, or brackets, I believe it's brackets, right? Anyway, square brackets, and separate the values by comma. And this data type here is called list, right? So skills receives a list with as many values as I want, okay? So let's get this data type and see. Let me save this file, right? Because if I don't, it's going to print complex getting the previous data. So now we have a list, right? So this is the data type list. In other programming languages, you can call these data structures also, right? But in Python, we call all of these data types, right? So this is the data type list. You can also call data structure, there's no problem. If you want to separate the basic data types and call them data types, and the most complex data types and call them data structures, I don't see any problem with that. If you know how to manipulate them, I don't see any problem, okay? So this is one of them, lists. We have another sequence data type, that is the tuple, all right? And the difference between the list and the tuple is that the tuple is not mutable, all right? So the lists, you have functions that you're gonna see in the future where you can manipulate the values. So you can change the values, you can switch them, you can update them, delete them, right? Add new values and remove. Anyway, you can modify values inside of this list. The tuple is a little bit more rigorous. It's not mutable, okay? So for example, location. A location, it's the combination of latitude and longitude, right? Let's put here, for example, -1 and -. This is someone's location, okay? And this is a tuple because I've put these values, they are not mutable, and this data type is a tuple. The difference, the basic difference is you declare them between parentheses. A list you declare with square brackets, and a tuple you declare with parentheses. All right, let's get the data type to see. Location, let me save it, let me run, and tuple. Okay, so this is the data type, tuple. And the last sequence data type that I want to show you right now is the range. Is a data type that you can pass one parameter and it generates every data between that limit. All right, let me show you, for example, expectation, salary expectation, to be more clear. All right, so salary expectation range, I can pass here where I want to stop, like until 10,000. All right, this is basically, if I print the salary expectation, we're going to see the value that it's going to generate, right? So from 0 in this case, so salary expectation, it's not a good example. Let's change this example. This example is pretty bad. Visit limit. Let's suppose that I'm going to visit some place and this place has a range of visits, for example, so 10, right? From 0 to 10 visits. If I print visit limit and I print here the type visit limit, let's see what happens. So from 0 to 10, that includes 0, 1, 2, 3, until 10, okay? And the data type, that is what's interesting for us by now, that is the data type, the subject that we are studying right now, is range, all right? So these three data types are the sequence data types: list, tuple, and range. These are some of the real interviews that I recorded to show you how real companies interview developers from inside. Use them to prepare for real interviews and get the job of your dreams. Go to marosacademy.com or click the link below.